start of a new gaming series for my channel, which is Gone Home. We're of course going to start a new game. I have wanted to play this when I saw it on the PC, but my PC can't run it. My PC is so old. It can just about edit videos together using the Movie Maker, nothing else. So here we go. I'm not 100% sure what to expect. Part of me is thinking like it's a hidden object-y kind of game. Maybe a little bit of thriller / horror. I don't know, to be fair. It's just one I really wanted to play, and now I've got it. I wanted you guys to come with me on this journey. I don't do that with many games. Valiant Hearts was one.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, so we came home super late. Okay, cool. So as I was saying, Valiant Hearts, Evil Within 2, pretty much been the only two so far. Because Evil Within 1, some of my videos, I remember where I never finished that playthrough of this because my Twitch stuff got deleted. Look. It's $5.99. Okay, back. Cool. I don't want to go outside because it's raining and cold. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is possible. Please don't go digging around and find out where I am. I don't want anyone, mum and dad / to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Huh. So we come to the first where the hell? Aha! Oh, I knew there was a reason. LB. Wow. Very 1980s of you. Oh. Okay. Boxes. Wow, 3,000.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where,
Okay.
I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
That's a good idea. I have journals. Anyway, okay, cool. Nothing in there. Right, let's go and turn this one on. Yep. Oh, it's locked. Okay. What? Huh? What? What does it say? Oh, okay. First place. Ah, cool. Right. Awesome. Oh, you can crouch. Okay, well this door's open, so we might as well. everywhere before doing anything. Okay, cool.
Sam. Sam. Hello.
That's me.
Sam.
Sam, Daniel from the old neighbourhood called. He wants to come and see you.
Sam, where are you?
I'm Daniel. He's a total weirdo. We moved in over.
Really?
Photos
I
together.
need to talk to you.
That was me. This is me calling.
Please be there.
Oh wait, that's someone else.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, well, until we know there's something wrong, Mum and Dad. Why would I choose to walk around this place? I'm assuming we should probably just go upstairs. Foyer. Barely see that. Okay. Read personal calendar. Ballroom dancing. Ballroom dancing's been crossed off a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bit dark out there. Oh, that didn't sound at all creepy. What's this?
It's weird hanging out with girls.
Right.
Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around.
Okay.
I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
What's this? Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school? The class that you. Okay. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? I don't care about. Oh, wait, this isn't there. Slip. Lemon Fletcher. C minus. Not a challenging assignment. That will back. Family portrait. Reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in the work. You just need dickheads. No, I don't know. A bit concerned that my sister is not here. Oh, what's that? Oh no, not actually anything important. I think a creative writing track would be perfect for me. Okay. Oh wait, that's that. Why can't I tell? It's obvious that there's no one here. Okay. Oh, I hate those pictures. What's that? What's that? Ooh, what's this? Ah! This is Sam's room. Which is funny because my name's Sam. Hey, Mum. Okay. She can't spell. It's channel, not channel. Whoops. I don't know why I ended up throwing that. You know I'm gonna explode. You know it's gonna be like. Speaking of this, there we go, light switch. Is this my house? My house is my room. I'll return to here. Wow, everybody. Like everyone's in a hurry. Colour techniques. Huh. Yeah, if I found no one in my house, I would definitely be wandering around going, there's all the lights. Wow, they have a pretty fancy house. Of course I'm going to leave every room and light in the house on. Okay, what's this? There's a letter here. Katie and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came around on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Okay. That's a bit weird. Okay, ghosts. Ghosts. You were asking what? Okay. Right. I'm assuming that means ghosts. Bloody huge. great. Algebra, really? What the hell was that? Oh, I thought that was something important. Oh, that's the cat. Right. Cheat codes. Okay, that's weird. Surely there's got to be a way to make it a little bit quicker than this. Okay, we know there's a library around here. What's this? I hope you're as excited about your first day at Goodfellas High School as we are.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
This sounds bad. I heard someone talking now. That's a mess. Well, we've only got one thing, which is the library, so let's go. Oh wait, what's this? Right, you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Okay. 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 Oh, 0451. Please find enclosed your original document and type copy for the records. Notarized copies have been filled out our offices. Thank you for entrusting our file with this important matter. Weird. Okay. Is this still out of this? Is this actually a door over here or something? Outside. Oh. Oh well. What? Where the hell is this library? Door's locked. Can't you move faster than this? What's this? Bar? Okay. I'm actually having a bit of a problem playing this in it right now because I do not like thunderstorms. So one of my pet phobias. Spinning. Right. I'm in the library. Why were you going to tell me that? Okay. So. Huh. Books. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What the heck? Oh god. Okay. Nope. So that's where I found the letter. What's this? Okay, so I didn't Oh, right, okay. Wow. Found 3. Library, upstairs, hall, and foyer.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
That's it. Where's the other one? One opposite sounds room. Actually, we'll go through the library just because we want to see what that. I don't like the fact that I can hear someone talking. I'm not sure if it's a radio or not. Where's this come out?
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different.
Okay.
She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Aw, kind of cute. At the same time, though, you should not shoplift, kids. It's okay to be gay, it is not okay to steal. Just so you're aware. Oh, I don't like it. It is the duck. I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potato confit. I'd like a drink, but probably not a good idea. What's this? Aw, that's pretty.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
No. Right, okay. So we found stuff down here. Most of it's mine. Nope, didn't want to do that. Found some stuff for Sam. Oh, there's a boiler down here. Wow. Is there a flashlight or something? What's this? Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book, North's first published manuscript. It's a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognised my son in the subject matter. Norton's work is the externalisation of that which he holds dear. But the lens through which the person... Alright, you can do better. Wow. Oh. Is that light down there?
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Okay. Do I want to try and do it? Probably not. Okay, cool. So, did I find something that had a combination? Yeah, I don't think I found a combination, did I? Oh, right. Wow, that's expensive. Right. It's a bit weird still. Maybe I said missing something and walked into a library and like, is that a lot of newspapers? Wow, that's a hidden bit. What's this? Writing to you from
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost.
Right.
Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Okay. Is this where I came in? Is it? I don't think it is. Oh. Okay, not like that. Right, okay. I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing the letter. Oh.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I'm in some weird part of the house I don't know about. What's this thing is? Why can't I? Oh. You can't go through that bit. Okay. Cool. Oh, pardon me. Letter. Who's pending? Oh, what's this say? Right. Okay. Wonderful. Which way? Left or right, guys? Well, there's a light switch, so... Oh, right, there we go. Ah. If this is something to do with my sister, or my mom, or my dad, or what. Rome. Oh, it's my place. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to student parents. Out of school suspension. Since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we're absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges from using your car for anything except going to and from school. We understand that you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue to kindly behave at school. Instead, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while no one is in the house. This is the last one until I get back on board, so
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them. Because they're in for one very long phase.
And again, I've never come out to my dad. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Nope. Don't want to do that. Oh, what's this?
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
This is food, lots of food. Don't need any food anyway. What was that? What highlighted? Oh, there we go. Okay, nothing interesting really. Going into the gun or what? I'm sure this should get scary at some point. What do you think? I don't know. What's this? Okay. Oh, my sister has run away. At least in the game. Huh. Right. Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it with that shocking revelation. It's been quite a slow-paced game. So, yeah. I will see you next time. I hope you liked the video. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care and goodbye.